Hey guys, good morning again. Mady Gomez here with ABC Channel 10. I am down the street from where that officer involved shooting took place. I'm on Teagan Road. This is apparently where the RV was parked that was burglarized. And let me turn this around so you can see what I'm talking about, because I found that RV and it is right here. As you can see, it is about to be towed away. That vehicle, which was attached to the RV, is already being towed. But take a look at the RV and you can just see the damage all around it. So apparently this is the RV that was being burglarized when authorities were called to the scene. This is where it all happened. You can see a lot of the glass on the ground here. You can take a look at that right there. Let me kind of zoom in if I can. And again, you know, this RV is about to be towed away right now. And this is part of the crime scene. It's been cordoned off. The street is open for the residents, but just this specific area has been cordoned off, just like the shopping center down the street where the shooting apparently took place. You can see there's still officers, very active scene. A lot of the workers here this morning picking up, towing away this RV. And here's the shopping center, pretty much adjacent to where the RV was. So apparently the officer were chased after the suspect through here and running into the shopping center, the parking lot over there in the front, and that's where the shooting took place. But as you can see again, so far the RV is being towed away. And for those of you who are just now tuning in, I can tell you a little bit about what I know. There's very limited information right now, but last night around 11:30, there was an officer involved shooting here in Elk Grove, and apparently folks in this neighborhood called about this RV being burglarized. And when one officer arrived, there was a woman and a man who he started approaching to try to find out who they were, what was going on. And apparently the man bolted. He started running, and now you can kind of see this is where it all happened. The man ran towards the shopping center, and at that point there was a second officer who arrived on scene, and that's where the officer involved shooting took place. We don't have as too many details as far as who, what, when, where the shots were fired. All we know at this point is that those officers were shot in the leg. They sustained the gunshot wound in the leg, both of them, and but they are expected to be okay. They were transported to a hospital, are expected to be okay. They will be released later on today. Now, that suspect did sustain life-threatening injuries to the torso and the lower body. And yeah, it's just the movement happening here because, again, they're towing this RV, which is where it all happened late last night around 11:30. And again, very active scene. This whole street, the street is open. It was closed off late last night, but it has been reopened, so a lot of the traffic is moving. The shopping center, which is the Elk Grove Villa Plaza, is cordoned off, so it is shut down. And this neighborhood is open for residents, but just this area has been cordoned off. Obviously, you can see that a lot of the workers right now are towing this RV away. But again, let me show you what the scene looks like here. Is this part of the report I did earlier? Yes, it is, Robert. This is part of it. Apparently, this is where the call initially came in to Elk Grove Police officers about a burglary in progress. That's what prompted some of the officers, or one of the officers, to arrive on scene. And again, once he did that and tried to investigate exactly what was going on, apparently he found a man and a woman who were nearby, tried to approach them to find out what they were doing, and the man started running. And ran again towards the shopping center over here, and that's where the officer involved shooting took place. And again, that Suburban over there that you see was actually was attached to the RV, but they're both being towed here. So just kind of wanted to show you what the scene looks like here. shopping center, you can see. Earlier I did a report over there, and it was still very active as well. There were detectives on scene, and there were items spread all over the parking lot, so I could tell they were picking those up. And again, just piecing together exactly what happened, because there's still so many questions to this story, as far as, you know, who shot who. You know, we do know that that both of those officers were shot in the leg, but we don't know, we don't have all the details yet as to exactly what happened last night. Yeah, so again, let me turn around. Right now, RV being towed, and that is the latest information we have as far as the officer involved shooting that occurred late last night in Elk Grove. Just wanted to come back on here and just show you some of the latest. Some of this is, I mean, just looking at the RV and all the glass and everything is pretty, kind of tells one story there. So, but we're gonna have more on this later on today during the newscast. We're gonna have another team come out here and take over, but just wanted to share some of the information we have right now. So thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned. We're gonna have more information on this later on today.